everyone, it's me, Hallease, endeavoring to persevere as always, back with another Monday motivation for you. So recently, as y'all have probably seen on Patreon, I have been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, pitching things, getting things going, applications, hardly working, just a lot of stuff. And the way I've been able to stay on track with everything is, of course, a to-do list. Something I have been struggling with for a while is the traditional to-do list. You know, just a simple putting everything you need down onto some kind of paper document or paper app document, and then as you finish them, sort of crossing them off. The thing that was starting to get me flustered, I guess, or starting to make me rethink this though, was that your to-do list kind of never ended. So this is so simple, like it's so simple, but I never thought to do this. The thing I do is I make a priority list of my to-dos. So the first thing I do is I write down all of my to-dos. If you're interested, the app I use to take notes and keep track of everything that I do is called Notability. What I do is I put my traditional to-do list on one side of the app, and it's just a hodgepodge. I just list everything out because usually things come to me in waves, so on and so forth. And then on the other side, I start to prioritize them. And I prioritize them in sections of maybe 3, max 4 to-dos per section. And I prioritize them in sections A through, I usually don't have to go past C. And I will say it works. I have noticed that by doing this, by figuring out and prioritizing what I need to prioritize, I get a lot more done. Because what this does is it forces you to do the hard thing first. We as humans, we always want to go the path of least resistance in things. And so generally speaking, if you can get the hard thing done first, you will feel less stressed. Yeah, you will think I'm only crossing one thing off the list, but that thing was compounded with a lot of time and energy and resources. Sometimes I'll notice just by doing this prioritization list, and maybe I have something that I want to do in the C section that is more fun. It's more just a way to escape or more just to try something new. But I'll notice I'll keep doing those things in the C section. That lets me know that, okay, Hallease, mentally you're starting to get a little burnt out, and maybe you just need to take a day or two and do the C section. Do all the fun stuff, C section. That's weird. Do all of the items in section C. There we go. Do all the items in section C that seem fun and engaging and exciting to you. Go ahead and prioritize those and give yourself that time to just breathe and try, just something new or creative and fun. And so that's something else I would say too. If you're someone who maybe is struggling with ideas around burnout or struggling with things around just not quite, never being able to see that in yourself of when maybe it's time to slow down, take a break, rest, putting some self-care items in section C and beyond, and seeing how maybe you just kind of keep doing those can be a good signifier to you of like, okay, maybe I need to take a step back and like truly prioritize rest for a second. Because I know something that the Panini Press has taught me is the value of resting. So valuable. So I just wanted to get on and show you this real quick. Think about prioritizing your to-do list. I always want to have something that I need to do, but not something where it's like 5, 6, 7 things. I'm just like starting to feel overwhelmed, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. And doing this priority list for the last month and a half, like again, on the Patreon, y'all have seen I've been doing pitch decks, building documents, I've done a lot of stuff, sponsored videos on the channel. It's a lot going on. So doing this priority list has really, really helped me to stay on top of it and stay focused. This combined with my Google Calendar to see when things are due, cross-referencing emails, all that kind of stuff. I would also recommend, I don't think you need to do this once every day. I've sort of have learned that when I do this priority list, I don't need to make a new iteration of it for like 3 days. So I'll do one Sunday night to get going into the week. I'll come back again to it because I've finished everything in A by Wednesday-ish or so, and I need to revamp and redo things. And also now maybe some of the B stuff is now A stuff because we're later into the week, so on and so forth. And then maybe I add a few extra things to C now because during the week I learned about something interesting or I want to explore a topic or something like that. That goes videos in section C. Big shout out to my Patreon producers, patreon.com/Hallease, who actually got to see this video well in advance of everyone else at the fam level, which is $5 a month. Big shout out to y'all, patreon.com/Hallease if you're interested. There you get early access to videos as well as private weekly vlogs from me. It's a good time. Again, these are usually exclusive to my Patreon, but every now and then I open them up to everyone else. If you made it this far in the video, I'm Hallease, a digital storyteller and video producer, and on this channel, I document my chaotic good life. Subscribe, follow, social media, all the things, and I will see you when I see you.